Well, howdy do, jerks. Okay, so yesterday we did some work on the 90. We did some work on the Cumstain, and it was mostly coolant stuff and radiator stuff. But something I found out was that on this Cumstain, the fan doesn't come on to cool the radiator when it's supposed to, so it overheats just sitting around. So today I'm going to kind of get to the bottom of that. So there's three things that I need to work on to check and see what happens. Is number one, well, three ways to fix it, basically, I guess is what we're talking about here. Number one, this does have air conditioning, although it's not actually hooked up. It doesn't work. So, but it does have the electronics. So what I'm thinking is, I may be able to just manually turn on the fan by turning on what looks like the air conditioning, by pushing the air conditioning button and then turn it on. That should send information to this fan right here to turn on, or actually both fans. And if that works, then I'm done, because I don't really care. The second thing I can check is the fuse, and I should probably check that first, but this is the fuse right here for the fans. I don't know how the, oh, there we go, relay. How the relay comes out. So I need to probably check some continuity on that to see if that works or not. And the third thing I can do, if neither of those two things work, is physically run a line from the battery to the fan with an inline fuse. And then put a switch in the cabin to turn it on manually. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the car around, because I don't want to run the car shooting shit back into there, because it runs a little rich, so it's kind of stinky, and also for reasons. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to turn on the air conditioner and see if the fans come on. And there you have it. So basically the problem is fixed, or fixable. Obviously the relay is good. The fans do work, they come on. So that says a couple of things. And I'm going to turn off the motor because it's too hard to do this. Too hard to do this with the loud motor on. So there's a problem somewhere, and the problem is probably, it's either in the thermostat not opening properly, or this sensor. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the sensor first, because A, it's easier, and B, wait a minute, what is this thing? What does this do? I feel like this is a thing, and I talked about that earlier. This doesn't look right. The good thing is I have a second Miata right here to kind of reference. So let me look at something. No, there's really only one wire going into that. So that's weird. What is this? Where does that go? That goes into something down in there. I'm gonna see if I can plug that in. Oh, it appears that thing's not actually there. And this is too short anyway. So I don't actually have a thing. What is that thing? God, I wish I knew what that was. That is power steering pump, maybe? AC compressor, maybe? I don't know what the fuck that thing is. If anybody knows, and you probably do, you're probably saying at home, dumbass, that's a power steering pump, or a I don't know, AC compressor, AC pump, I don't know. I'm not the smartest guy on the planet, but I do know that there's a wire hanging out here doing nothing, and it's been that way. So yeah, I'll probably order a new temperature sensor. Well, isn't that just the thing that tells the gauge in there how hot it is? I don't know. Then maybe it's the thermostat. But the good news is, and this is apparently going to be a very short video, the good news is the fans are fine. The relay that runs the fan is fine. And now I just have to manually turn on the air conditioner as the switch that I was going to put in anyway. So the switch is already there. So that's done. This Miata is going to be fine. And now I guess I can work on some of the hoses of that thing. So maybe I'll just make that into this video, so this will be a group video. Anyway, let me get started on that.